I was just eating a bowl of noodles at a restaurant, but the manager suddenly took out a 2-meter-long bill. She said I had spent $800,000. I stared at the bill in disbelief. The tableware cleaning fee alone was $100,000. The air purification fee and various service charges added up to exactly $800,000. The manager told me this was a high-end restaurant. If I could not pay, I would not be leaving today. But I was not scared at all when I heard that, because the owner of this restaurant is my dad. I came to eat here on a whim. I just wanted to see how my dad's new branch tasted. What I did not know was, this manager was my dad's new girlfriend. The moment I walked in, she had her eyes on me, because she had seen my photo in my dad's social media, and thought I was a mistress my dad kept outside. I told her I was the owner's daughter, but she grabbed my shoulder, and scolded me for stealing another woman man. I took out my phone and told her to wait. I said I would call my dad right away, but after dialing the call could not go through at all. The scheming woman smiled when she saw this. She told me to stop pretending. She said the CEO daughter was still abroad, and would never appear here. At this moment I saw the name on her badge, and realized she was the new girlfriend my dad mentioned. My dad told me a few days ago, if I did not like this woman, he could kick her out at any time. I did not expect her to be this kind of person. I told her she would never enter my home in this lifetime. After saying that, I turned around to leave, but she refused to let it go. She grabbed my hair, kicked me to the ground, and ordered the security guards to restrain me. To avoid disturbing other guests, she dragged me into the back kitchen and slapped my face 26 times. Then she grabbed a handful of lettuce and tried to stuff it into my mouth. I struggled desperately trying to escape. A guard picked up a wine bottle and smashed it over. Luckily, it only shattered the glass door. At that moment, my dad call came through, but the scheming woman snatched my phone and threw it straight into the fish tank. Then she picked up my designer bag and said it must have been bought by the CEO. She also told me that all the CEO money belonged to her and no other woman could spend a single cent. As she spoke, she took scissors and cut my bag to pieces, but suddenly she found a bracelet inside. Her hands started shaking because it was the one the CEO once gave his daughter. I told her again that I really was the CEO daughter. When she heard this, she collapsed onto a chair in fear. She knew she was finished. She knew the person my dad cared about most was me. If she hurt me, she would not survive. But a guard said I was too cunning, and that I must have stolen the bracelet from the CEO home. After hearing this, her expression changed. She felt she had been overthinking. She immediately called my dad, and said a woman who ate without paying came to the restaurant, and even dared to pretend to be his daughter. After hearing this, my dad angrily told her, no matter who dared to impersonate his daughter, he would make her regret it. Hearing this, the scheming woman became even more vicious. After hanging up, she started torturing me crazily. She stuffed me into a sack and threw me into the swimming pool. She kept pushing my head under the water. I almost drowned, I warned her. When my dad found out, he would never let her go. The scheming woman immediately flew into a rage and locked me in the restaurant freezer. I did not expect her to be this cruel. At the same time, my dad had already arrived at the restaurant entrance. When he saw my car, he realized something was very wrong. It seemed the fake rich daughter she mentioned was really me. He rushed inside immediately, but by then I had already passed out from the cold in the freezer. They were afraid something